Okay, so February's over. My month challenge that I had for myself with my goals is over. But I'll have another video that talks about that just for the month. For this week, I did decide to be a little bit more aggressive at hitting my goal, and I fasted more, and I got rid of cheese, except I had the crunchy cheese once because I kind of forgot I wasn't eating cheese. Um, but overall, it was a successful week. I did lose 2.6 pounds this week. That brings me down to 233.7 is what I was earlier today. That's before I ate way too much food today, but you'll see that next week. I missed my desserts and my vegetables a lot, and I didn't track today, and I ate way too much. But that's next week's video. This week's video, to see what I ate to lose the 2.6 pounds and finish out the month, just watch the rest of the video, because here it is. There's my lunch today, rice and cheese. Just kidding, that's his lunch. I have nothing again. I ended up here with nothing a lot. Okay, so now it's time for my real lunch for Sunday. Start of a new week, it's the last week of February. And I'm gonna have 2 of my burgers I got from Costco with some cheese and some leftover hollandaise sauce from yesterday that I heated back up. There's my meal. My hollandaise is a little grainy when you heat it back up the second day, especially when you heat it a little too long. But this is my meal. Who are you?
Sadie.
Sadie, what am I eating?
Bacon and eggs.
Bacon and eggs for supper Sunday.
Yes, it's this sour.
There's my bacon and eggs. She was right. So it's Sunday night. I'm at my work apartment now. I was trying to figure out what I wanted to eat tomorrow. And I still don't know. But I was trying to figure out a way. I got 5 pounds to lose. 5.3, I think, to get to the weight I was trying to get to by the end of this month. I don't know if that's going to happen. But I'm not dropping my calories anymore. That'd be crazy. I might try to start eating in a little bit smaller window each day. But I think I'm going to quit eating cheese. I think I'm going to get rid of the dairy for this last week. See if I can reach that weight without the dairy. If I do, great. I hit my goal. If I don't, I lost a lot of weight this month. Not complaining a bit. But I think I'm going to drop the dairy. We'll see what that does. Okay, so for lunch on Monday, and actually for my only meal on Monday, I'm going to have one meal. I have 4 pieces of sausages, 2 strips of bacon, 2 tenderloins, and 6 eggs with 2 tablespoons of butter. Pretty much going to take out all my calories, and I'm going to have a Zip Fizz with that. It probably will take me an hour or so to eat on this. It'll be at work as I eat through it. So here's my meal. We got my eggs, sausage, tenderloin, and bacon. Okay, so it is Monday night. I showed you my big meal earlier. I'm not eating again tonight. But I am making my food to take to work tomorrow. I'm going to eat all my food while I'm at work. I'm going to split it up a little bit different this time because I ate it all basically in one sitting today, and I don't want to do that again. But I went to Whole Foods today, and I got some Polish-style kielbasa. I'm going to fix this tonight and eat it tomorrow. And I also got some smoked andouille sausage. This andouille sausage only has 7 ingredients. Pork, water, spices, salt, paprika, garlic, and onion. That's all that's in it. I'm going to fix that. I'm going to eat that pack tomorrow. And then I got 2 beef sticks, Chomps beef sticks, made with grass-fed beef, all that good stuff. And I'm going to eat these. That's all I'm eating tomorrow. So, literally pork and beef. There's some few flavorings in these. And that's about all that's in it. So I'm going to cook this up. I'll show you the pictures after these are cooked, or videos, and I'll take that to work with me tomorrow. Okay, so they're cooked. Here's the sausage, and here's the other sausage. that plus those 2 sticks will be all I eat tomorrow, probably in like a 3-hour window. Start off with lunch, and then a couple hours later eat the other one. Maybe the beef sticks in between or just after. Okay, so it's Tuesday night. I showed you the food I was going to eat today. I did not eat all that food today. The andouille sausage was really spicy, so I only ate about half of it. So since I didn't get to finish it, I've got some eggs and butter fried here. You want to say hi? All right.
Bobby, Bobby, boo.
Bippity boppity boo.
Boo. Bobby, 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 boo.
All right, here's my dinner. 5 eggs with a little bit of butter. Half a tablespoon of butter.
Hi.
So you're going to see in a little bit, I'm about to devour a dozen eggs. A dozen. Look at this. A dozen quail eggs. They're tiny. Okay, so I kind of told you just a second ago part of what I'm getting ready to eat. But it's lunchtime on Wednesday. I'm going to have some salmon, and I'm going to have some quail eggs. And I got butter with the salmon, I got butter with the quail eggs. Salt and pepper with it all too. And then I'm going to have an orange cream Zip Fizz. Yep, that's it. So here's my 2 pieces of salmon. It's about 11 ounces. And here's my quail eggs scrambled up with butter. And the Zip Fizz. So it's Wednesday evening. I went to a couple stores and I found something I've been wanting for a while at GNC today. It is an F-Bomb pork stick. So I grabbed a few of these. They were buy 5, get 1 free. I've been wanting to try these for a while. So I'm gonna go eat in just a little bit, but I'm gonna stop at A&W and get me a diet root beer, which I've not had that in forever, and have it with this, and then I'll cook my tenderloin and butter and show you that when I get to my apartment. Here's my dinner: 2 Uncle Charlie's tenderloins with a tablespoon of butter, some salt, pepper, and garlic. I'm gonna go ahead and show you a preview of tomorrow's lunch. It's a very high calorie lunch, so I won't be able to have much with it. I'll probably just have this and anchovies, but I'll show you the details a little bit later. But I got some beef short ribs in the oven. Don't those look delicious? We're gonna be in there cooking for a while. Okay, Thursday at lunch. Today I'm gonna have some what I showed you that I cooked last night, my beef short ribs. I've also got a serving of these F-Bomb cheese, and I have some anchovies. And this will be all of my calories for today, actually, because the beef is very calorie dense. So here's my meal for today. I got my ribs, cheese, anchovies. Oh, and I think I will have a blueberry Zip Fizz with this meal. Okay, so I lied. That's not all I'm having. I'm going to eat one of these today too, and that'll be it. Okay, so it is Friday. I'm about to have lunch. I just sat through another meal at a Mexican restaurant while my family ate. But I'm going to have 2 pieces of tenderloin, 3 duck eggs. I'm excited about that. With 3 tablespoons of butter total. I got some that I got on the tenderloin and some in the egg. There's the duck eggs. There's the tenderloin. I'm going to have a Zip Fizz to go with this. Okay, it's still Friday evening. I've got some salmon in the oven. I'll show that to you in a minute. I'm gonna have salmon and butter. But I'm gonna go ahead and start the video because I'm gonna eat this. I'm gonna eat this right now while the salmon is finishing cooking, and then I'm gonna eat that as well. Okay, the salmon is done. I'll show it to you. I got one piece of where you can see my skin, where I got the good and crusty, and then the other piece. It's almost 7 ounces of salmon's what I'm gonna eat. And then I got some garlic butter to go with it. There's the garlic butter. It's just Kerrygold butter, salt and garlic powder. There's the top of the salmon. This is a little piece of salmon here. That's my dinner. It is Saturday for lunch. I'm going to have some eggs, and then I'm going to go get some prime rib after this. And that'll be all I eat today. And Sadie too.
And we're gonna go at Daddy's apartment and eat Roadhouse Steakhouse. And that's
Why did you say this earlier?
And that's Sadie with crazy hair.
It is. Okay, I'll show you my eggs.
Egg and
Yep, there's my eggs. I got 3 duck eggs and 2 tablespoons of butter.
This is sugar and butter.
So yesterday, Saturday, for my last meal for the month, we went to Texas Roadhouse, me and my son. And I got a pound of prime rib and some shrimp for my last meal for the month. However, this one kept eating all my prime rib.
I didn't eat my pork.
He didn't eat all of his ribs. He started eating my prime rib.
It was good.
Yeah, so that was the last meal. And I'll show you what I had on my plate. However, I did not quite eat all of it because he ate a lot of it.
The barbecue sauce is okay.
Okay, so let's take a look at my nutrition for the week. Calories, 1915 is what I ate for the week. 72% fat. Calories burned. My watch still is not working. I don't think I'll be able to get that fixed until I get a new phone. But anyway, here we go. So I was 100 calories per day over. I think it's because I had a couple days with, when I had the beef short ribs, it was higher fat, really high fat. And fat takes up a lot of calories. But there were also a couple days where I decided to eat a couple extra pieces of bacon or whatever, right? So I could have probably cleaned that up some, but I'm fine with this. 1,900 calories a day, just under my protein, just probably too high over my fat, really. Kept the carbs really low. So I'm good with all that. A lot of these nutrients that are low, if I'm not getting them in foods where it's just not in the app, I probably will go back to 2 Zip Fizzes a day. So I'll probably start seeing a lot better numbers on all of this stuff. As that's where I get a lot of this comes from there. So you can see carbs for the week. I had about 4 total carbs a day, 3.7 net carbs. Omega-3s, I have been eating salmon this week, as you saw, plus my omega-3 pills every day that I take as supplements for that. So there it is. That's what I ate this week.